When evaluating potential hires for your small business, it's essential you look beyond resumes. Sure, a candidate may appear impressive on paper, but understanding the person is crucial. LinkedIn, the world's largest professional network, provides a complete view of your candidate's skills, experiences, and interests. With LinkedIn's up-to-date data, you can be confident that you really know who you're hiring. Post your free job at linkedin.com/achieve. That's linkedin.com/achieve. Terms and conditions apply.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Oh, Hilton stay. Your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
Welcome to another Farnley Edge production for the Premier League Cricket Club. Connecting players and coaches, clubs and leagues, volunteers and supporters alike, you're in the right place for the best of the 33 ECB Premier Leagues and the 20 NCCA counties, bringing you the stories, the stats and the standout performances that make this game great. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to both our Premier League and NCCA shows so you don't miss any episodes. Now, shall we get stuck in? Welcome everybody to the captain's table at the Premier League Cricket Club, and joining us today we've got the club captain from a national winning side, which is well, best way to put it, because the captain on the day bottled it for an interview, but that's a different matter altogether. Anyway, season's over. I've got Mr. Alex Lilley from New Farnley, National T20 champions. Get straight to it, Alex. Dead simple. How you feeling, mate? Relief, pride, or just bloody exhausted?
I'd say all three. Yeah, we just at the start of the call. Then you said we played 45 games last year. Then on top of that, for my sins, I'm an MCC member as well. So played 9 games there as well. We might have been 10. So yeah, knackered. But looking back on it, it was like an awesome year, right? Like, we'll probably never achieve that again. So yeah.
I'm going to ask for one word to sum up the season.
Ooh. Historical.
Yeah, I think that's right. You're probably that close to using the word perfect, aren't you? Really, there was just a couple of results, and it would have been a perfect season.
Yeah. So we obviously lost in that semi-final against Puddy St Lawrence in the Priestley Cup, which was very disappointing. Mm-hmm. We just weren't very good on the day, to be frank. Which can happen in a long season, but to lose one game out of 5 is a really good effort. But the boys are certainly tired. And I don't think anyone will have picked up a cricket bat or ball yet, and won't be for a couple of months, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. How would you describe the season overall then? Just give us a sort of a recap in sort of how you describe it. Because to win 19 out of 22 games of the Bradford League, to win the National T20, to get to a semi-final of the biggest cup that you go into as well. I mean, just describe that for us.
So when we sat down at the start of the year, talking through priorities, we knew we were going to be playing a lot of cricket, right? So we were like, okay, what we're going to target, which of the comps we can potentially rest people, because we want to keep it fresh. So the league is always something we target, and we just got a good formula as a team. I think the balance of the team we've got works. So the league kind of took care of itself, really. Then it allowed us to maybe rest people, certainly from a bowler's perspective on a Saturday. So then we could target some cups. So then we wanted to win the Priestley. That was second in the priority list, if you want. Yeah. Then the T20. So the T20 was actually a bit of we saw it as an opportunity to blood some youngsters into the side and give them some opportunities, as well as some of the older guys, myself included, give them a bit of a rest. So I didn't captain the T20. We let Aidan do it, and he did a brilliant job. He was a bit nervous to start with. You could tell he just wasn't I don't know how much captaincy he's done actually, but he's certainly got to the role. So yeah, we just saw that as a good opportunity to give those guys a chance. Then it felt a little bit unfair when we got to finals day and we picked our best team. But I think we just saw it as an opportunity to get to a national competition, right? Like New Farnley has never done that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we managed to win the T20, which was absolutely class, and had some amazing days. First one was at Burnmore, where we played York and Barnard Castle. That was quite a spicy game, actually. It was. We managed to win that somehow. I think they needed 14 off 3 overs. And then Abe bowled the house down, and then Fletch nailed his Yorkers in the last over. It was, it was great. And then, where did we go then? Denby. Were you at Denby? I think you were.
I was at Denby, yes.
Another couple of spicy games, which were fun. And then the final at Wormsley. So, all in all, very enjoyable. Sorry, I've not mentioned the Heavy Woolen Cup as well, which we won. That's like a big competition for us. The chairman absolutely loves it. I think it's the oldest cricket competition in the world.
It is.
So that means for the clubs.
So three out of 4.
Yeah, 4.
If you look back on it now, and this is a difficult question, which was the standout result or weekend of that season when you've won 3 out of 4?
I think it was the weekend that we played Old Hill in the final of the T20 that weekend, because we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I can't remember who played on the Saturday, but the Sunday we got through to the final of the T20 national, and then the Monday, the Heavy Woolen. I can't think who we played in the league on that Saturday, but it would have been.
It was another win.
It was a win step. That was a weekend where it was like, oh my word, like we've kind of arrived a little bit. But the win at Denby against Old Hill was awesome. That was probably the most enjoyable day we've had all year, I'd say.
Yeah. And as you say, it was a little bit spicy. Our friends from Kendal decided which side they were going to be backing, and it was New Farnley 100%. You'd also obviously broken one of the Kendal lads' feet earlier in the day as well, hadn't you? So you had quite a day up at Denby.
Yeah, it was a good day. The crowd very much got involved. It felt like a bit of a football game, actually, at times.
Yeah.
It wasn't cricket, but we're trying to arrange a pre-season friendly with Kendal. Straight after that game, it was, let's have a game up in Kendal and get on the beers after.
Yeah, I'm sure Sam Sharp would appreciate having some revenge on that one.
He's a good bowler as well, by all accounts, isn't he? He plays well, can't he?
Well, he's not got a broken foot.
Yeah, after that game, I think Fletch might have spoken to him and said, what are you going to do? You're going to go to hospital? You're going to stick around? Is that now? I'm going to go to hospital. Then we saw him a couple of hours later. He hadn't been to hospital, I think, about 5 or 6 pounds.
And he played minor counties, national counties the following week.
Did he really? Right.
Yes. Yeah. So he's a hard lad. He got on with it. Typical fast bowler, to say this. What about the one that get away for you? There must be a game. Is it that Priestley Cup? Is that the one that got away and annoys you?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it doesn't annoy me. Like, it's a game of cricket. Like, it was obviously frustrating we didn't win, but we're entitled to an off day, which we definitely had. Pudsey got some match winners. We took our chances. I think we dropped a couple, and then we just capitulated with the bat. So the lads after that was just game of cricket, lads. We know we've lost it. Let's just try and get better. It wasn't like doom and gloom, because we were going pretty well and everything. So we had to keep morale up, really. So yeah, I think when you can either get really down about stuff, can't you, or look at it and go, it's a game of cricket.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
after that, you didn't do bad.
No, it was disappointing though. The final was at New Farnley, so it would have been really good to play in that. But Townville won that, and then Townville are a really good team. So there's no guarantees we win that game, right? So this, you look back, it's disappointing, but actually at the time it wasn't like doom and gloom at all.
Not at all. What about turning points in the summer? You talk about the fact that you're having to rest players, you're having to manage the squad effectively to try and get through all these competitions. Was there a turning point in the summer, though, where you just thought, actually, it's just all clicking here, isn't it?
There's a couple of wins. We won away at Methley when we probably should have we should have lost, really. Like, we lost early wickets, and then I think Fletch got some runs with Usman Ashad. They batted really well. And then we were making pretty light work of the chase. Wasn't a great pitch. And then Fletch came on, got Pfeiffer. Just came on and pitched Yorkers, and they kind of just folded. I think once we got a couple of big wickets for those guys. Is Taylor Farnley, who obviously played at Worcester, is a good player.
Yeah.
Young Alex Creek, watch out for him, he's a good player. And then Jared Warner, we got those guys in quick succession. And then I think, on a tricky pitch, new batter starting, it then got quite tricky for them.
Yeah.
And we should have lost that, if I'm being brutally honest. And then Townville away, we should have probably lost that game as well, if it wasn't Fred Brown. He was spinning square. I think we were 30 for 4, maybe chasing 160. I can't remember. And Ed got a runnable 85, just slog. It was weird. He basically was like, I can't play with a straight bat here, so I'm just going to slog sweep everything. and it came off.
Got there. Absolutely. That's all it takes, isn't it?
Yeah, but those are like historically really tough away fixtures.
Yeah.
Really competitive sides. So that they were within 2 or 3 weeks of each other. Once we got through those, it was kind of like, right, okay.
Yeah.
And we got a bit lucky in some games. Like, we played Farnley away. They had a lot of their best players missing. Didn't have their county boys, and Bockers was playing for Notts. I think Dukey was playing for Yorkshire. So like little things like that were, beneficial to us. And even when we played Woodlands, they had no Brad Schmulian.
Yeah.
So it kind of just fell our way a little bit last year. But at the end of the day, we did play well.
But that's not in your hands, those things. So at the end of the day, you've got to do what you've got to do, haven't you?
That's true. Yeah.
Exactly. What about in your own side, in that squad of yours? Who surprised you most this year? Who's the one who you look back on and go, I didn't see that coming this year?
I think Aiden. Not that I didn't see it coming. Aiden's a very good player. I didn't think he'd score 1,700 runs early 50s and dominate like he would.
Yeah.
So surprising is the right word. Like, he's always been incredibly capable, but he's never shown that sort of form. So it was absolutely awesome. And then the other one is you're overseas. Obviously, you don't know what you're getting. Like, you can do as much research as you want, but until they arrive, you've got questions. But Abs was absolutely class for us.
Yeah.
He wasn't a prolific wicket taker, but went at 3.5 in all comps. I don't know if you've got the stats, but I think it was about that.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 and over in T20s, which is just like
ridiculous.
Gold,
yeah.
Ridiculous. But yeah, I think those two were the main standout. I mean, Maka was absolutely unbelievable for us. But he is every year, so it kind of wasn't a surprise.
Yeah.
I could shout out everyone, to be fair.
Yeah. The shock I had, if I looked at it, was I was always shocked when Langers got out, because he just never looked like he was ever going to get out when he was batting.
He's a good player. He's got a lot of time now. He just makes it look easy. It's actually really infuriating. Like, I found it great at one point, but then I was like, I can't score a bean here. And I'm at the other end of someone making it look like he's just having throwdowns with his dad.
Absolutely. Well, if you look, we only have to look back at the T20 national final where the top of the order went very quickly, and it looked, oh, here we go, this could be interesting. And then Aidan and Ryan between them made cricket look like an easy game.
It did. Like, I remember saying to you at the time, that was actually a lot tighter than it looks looking back. Couple of one or two more than the rate climbs over that last 4 or 5 over period. It's a very different game.
Yeah.
But they managed it so well. It's like when we needed the boundary, they got a boundary, and then they rotated.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They played it perfectly, really.
Oh, 100%. And I would say the best pair of runners between the wickets I saw all season in any form of cricket, anywhere. The two of them, the way they ran, I mean, if Wanstead weren't slightly peed at that, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, they do run well. Aidan likes to tell us about his footballing abilities as a young kid, played for Man United. I'm surprised he's not told you yet. And then Maka still plays decent level football. So probably 2 of our fittest lads in the team. Yeah. Graham Randall, I think he's fit, but really he can't move these days. Looks good, but he can't move.
Different type ball, isn't it? What about your opponents? Who was the toughest player you came up against last season, either player or a team that you came up against? You go, they were the ones that tested us.
Toughest player. We didn't play against the toughest player, which was Brad, which was very lucky. I can't think. I can't think of any of the overseas that we played against. We always have really good battles against Townville. Yeah. They always bang up for it against us. Conor Harvey seems to do well. Their aggression just makes me laugh. They've got a guy called Matthew Lum, and he just mules everyone. It's so funny. Like, when I first came to the league, I was a bit like, who the hell's this idiot? But actually, like, I got to know him, he's so funny. Methley are a tough side as well. There again, individual-wise, I can't think.
That's okay. Got a team there. What about the other way round? What about young players in the Bradford League that you think people need to keep an ear out for? The ones you're going to go watch that name next summer.
Alex Cree's a really talented lad. Yeah. I think Penny stands on as well, like how he can play. Henry Pearson goes pretty well at Woodlands. I know he's on the traps. He's trying to get into county cricket. Yeah. I would say Aidan, but we've already seen what you can do. We could do with some more. So yeah, I'd say Cree and Henry. Yeah,
I definitely agree. Henry, I'm a big fan of Henry Pearson. I could see that one going forward, definitely. So, if you look forward to 2026, and you had to take something from this year, and it's you've had the close to perfect year, but if you had to take something from 2025 into 2026, what would it be?
Team spirit. I think that's the biggest thing for us. We've not had that consistent side for years, really. We signed a lot of people that were at uni cricketers, and then they obviously moved on away. And it's just, I mean, even local, we signed Adam Waite a few years ago, who then just emigrated to Australia. And it's like, oh, God, another great player. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got to keep consistency, but the last 2-3 years we've been consistent. So I just want to keep that group.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. What about improvements for either yourself as a captain or the team? What's the one thing you want to improve on still?
Just winning key moments and recognising when those key moments are. I think we've obviously got a very good side, right? But we've got a few individuals that know when they need to really switch on. Yeah. Especially with I think with the ball, we can maybe be a bit quicker to react to certain situations. But that's just, and that'll come with age. Adam Ahmed, for instance, he had a great year. He recognised himself at certain times when he needs to just wake up a little bit every week. He is
Mr. Laid Back, though, isn't he?
Laid Back, he's horizontal. It's infuriating at times. But then he has a season like last year. Yeah. So, I think key moments.
What about keeping the group motivated during the winter? How do you do that? Because obviously everyone's got jobs, everyone's busy doing this, that, and the other. How do you keep them motivated?
To be honest, I just leave lads to do what they want to do. So their time off. We're so full on between April and September. Yeah. We will have club net start in late January. But up until that point, it's just do what you need to do. If you turn up in January and you're really fat and overweight and look like you're not bothered, then there's a conversation to be had. But I need people to be mature enough to do what they need to do. Yeah. So I don't feel like I need to motivate this group. No. They're all pretty motivated. We want to be successful for as long as possible. Yeah. I openly encourage chilling out in this time.
Enjoy the break is the best way to put it. And let's look forward to 2026. The final question. It's a ridiculous question to ask someone who's won 3 out of 4 trophies. What's your early gut feeling for 2026? Optimism to continue what you've done, or is there still unfinished business?
Unfinished business. I think when you're playing league cricket, you're playing against the same people year in year out. There's always a little bit of unfinished business. right? Like, there's always little battles that you want to win. The fact that we won every game is awesome, but we want to win the Priestley Cup. Like, we're really disappointed that we didn't get to the final and challenge for that. We're also going to enter the national knockout. I think we've entered it. I know we've entered it, shall I say?
So do I.
So let's try to go as far in that as possible. It's going to be really, really exciting to play at some grounds that we've not played at before. So just against cricketers that we don't know. Like, it's that was fun part of last season, I think, for the group. Yeah,
I think you've got a taste of that getting on the road a little bit now, and it's get around one or two other places.
Yeah, it's fun. Mrs. doesn't like it, but
show me a cricketer who doesn't have that issue.
Yeah, there's not many, is there?
Hey, absolutely. Hey, Alex Lilley, absolutely great to have you at the captain's table. It'd been great to have both national winners at the captain's table this year, and best of luck for next year, mate.
Thanks. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for joining us at the Premier League Cricket Club. We'll be back soon with more from the world of Premier League and NCCA cricket. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review and follow us wherever you get your socials. Or maybe check out our website, premierleaguecricket.co.uk, to stay updated. Until next time, have a good one.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.